everybody, it's Wendy. Welcome. I'm so excited you're here with me today. I have this really beautiful card I'm going to show you how to make, although the card we're making in the video is a little bit different than this one, and I'll explain that in a little bit. We have two brand new stamp sets from Stampin' Up! That are releasing tomorrow, February 16th. The first one is the Party Pants stamp set, and it's a perfect stamp set for birthdays and congratulations and fun things like that. And then Pedal Pushers is the other one, which I think is just adorable. I made this card using the Pedal Pusher stamp set. I just watercolored the bike, stamped it and stays on, watercolored a little bit, and stamped at the top. Super, super simple. So for today's card, we're going to make a top folding card. I've cut the card base at 4 1/4 by 11 inches and scored it at 5 1/2 to make an A2 size card. And then I have two pieces of paper here. I've got the Watermelon Wonder Designer Series paper, which is an in color Designer Series paper, and that's cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then I cut a piece of Whisper White cardstock at 3 3/4 inches by 5 inches and layered it down on top. I'm using the Party Pants stamp set, and I've inked up the balloon in Memento black ink. And I'm using the little bitty hexagon image to remove some of that ink from the balloon, so it will create some sort of a texture when I stamp this balloon down. Now, as I said earlier, this is a little bit different than the card that you saw on the front, and the reason for that is because I made this card first and I wasn't really satisfied with it, so I kept messing with stuff and changing stuff until I created a card that I liked better. So we are using the balloon punch from Stampin' Up! And that can be found in the Occasions catalog. And I'm using more of that Watermelon Wonder in color Designer Series paper to punch out some balloons. And I also punched some balloons out of silver glimmer paper. And I'm just using dimensionals to adhere these down. Now, if you're not familiar with what Sale A Bration is, it's a really amazing time of year for Stampin' Up! Where we give away a free stamp set or paper product, anything that you want out of the Sale A Bration catalog, completely free with a $50 order. So if you're wanting to get your hands on these two brand new stamp sets, you can do one of two things. You could place a $50 order with me and choose one for free starting tomorrow, or you can place a $100 order and get both of them for free starting tomorrow. And there's also some really beautiful glitter washi tape that is being offered as well. You can check all of that information out over on my blog. Okay, so I've used the white and black baker's twine to tie some strings onto these balloons so they look more lifelike, and I am using the bow builder punch to create a bow, and again I'm using that same Designer Series paper. So I'm not using a lot of different papers here. I'm keeping it pretty simple. I stamped that cute little happy birthday to you sentiment in Watermelon Wonder over on the right hand side, and now I'm creating a bow to hold all of my balloons together. The bow punch builder is super simple to use. You just punch it twice and then you fold these little hobbies in half and use some glue dots to stick them together. And then it has this really simple, cute little strip for the middle of your bow so that you can make it look like a more finished product in the middle, or a finished bow. And then it comes with the tail pieces. So you just add some glue dots to those, excuse me, and adhere those to the bottom of the bow. And you'll just have this sweet little bow to go on the bottom of your card. So as I said before, this is a really, really simple card and really fun, and it's using that brand new stamp set that I just love so much. And you'll be seeing me using that more for sure. If you go over to my blog, you can see some of the other cards that I created with different colors, same kind of principles, and what I ended up doing just a little bit differently. Because as I said, this card is cute, but it wasn't my favorite, so I kept tweaking things and messing with things until I got it just like I wanted it. So I'm just trimming off the ends here, and then I'm going to use double-sided tape to, this is just a roll of tape that I get at the hardware store, local hardware store, and I'm just adhering it to the back of my decorative piece here and going to adhere it down to the card base by removing the release paper. And I use this stuff because it does give larger pieces and a more solid, it stabilizes them to the card base. So I use my dimensionals for smaller stuff, and then I use the others, the the dimensional tape for the big stuff. Okay, so that completes my card. If you want to see more videos from me, you can click on either of these images and you'll be able to go to those videos. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you subscribe to my channel and have a great day. Bye-bye.